The first sensation that Sally felt was the cold surface underneath her body. Gradually, her eyes opened to reveal a sterile, white ceiling. Instinctively, she tried to move, but her muscles ached in protest. Blinking several times, Sally attempted to gather her bearings. The room around her was unmistakably a hospital room, with its standard-issue beige curtains, a solitary chair, and medical equipment that hummed quietly in the corner. The rhythmic beeping of a heart monitor confirmed her condition. Yet, even as she absorbed these details, a creeping realization began to dawn. There was no hustle nor bustle, no shuffling feet, nor distant conversations. Silence reigned. Sally struggled to prop herself up, ignoring the sharp stabs of discomfort. Her mind raced, trying to piece together the fragments of her last memories. A car screeching tires, then darkness. Panic gnawed at the edges of her consciousness, urging her to press the call button for assistance. Nothing happened. The intercom remained mute. The outside hallway was void of any movement. Instinct led her to swing her legs over the bed and plant her feet on the cold linoleum floor. Finding the strength to stand, she hesitated only for a moment. She made her way to the closed door, her footsteps echoing in the eerily quiet room. Upon opening the door, the corridor stretched ahead, abandoned and dimly lit. The usual ambience of a hospital was replaced by an unsettling emptiness. "Hello," Sally called out, her voice swallowed by the silence. No response, only the distant hum of emergency lights flickering sporadically. Her heart pounded as she ventured down the corridor. Room after room, the same scene replayed, empty beds and unmanned stations. It was as if the building had been abandoned in haste. "Is anyone here?" Sally's urgent plea echoed back, mocking her isolation. Minutes turned to hours as she canvassed the entire building. Every floor, every wing shared the same haunting vacancy. The cafeteria was bereft of its aromas, the reception desk deserted. She flipped through scattered files and opened drawers, searching for clues, any sign hinting at the sudden disappearance. Outside, the cityscape loomed silent through the windows, bathed in early evening shadows. Not a single car, not a breath of wind. It was as if time had stopped, leaving her in its wake. Her mind a whirlpool of confusion and fear, Sally returned to the comfort of her room. There she found herself battling fatigue and the overwhelming need for understanding. The questions tormented her thoughts. Where was everyone? Was she truly alone? Blinking back tears, Sally resolved to stay alert. She sought out any sound, any sign of life. Hours wore on, until the edges of sleep began to blur her vigilance. As she faded into dreams, the distant sound of footsteps echoed in the corridor. Alertness returning, Sally knew she had to confront the mystery at hand. The lonely awakening was only the beginning of discovering the truth behind the deserted hospital.